Hi, hey McLaughlin Bulldogs. Today you're going to learn how to use a handsaw. Okay, so first thing that's going to happen is your teacher, maybe Mr. Weber, maybe another teacher today, is going to give you a piece of wood. You're going to take this piece of wood and they're going to tell you to measure a certain distance. Okay, so I want to make sure that you have a pencil. Okay, make sure you get your pencil. And you got a tape measure. You're also going to need a speed square, and you're going to need a handsaw. Okay, if we don't have enough of these kind of handsaws, you might end up using what's called a pole saw, but it is another type of handsaw. All right, so when the teacher gives you the wood, you should get a measurement that you're going to cut off. Okay, so I'm going to say this student is supposed to cut off 3 inches. So they're going to measure 3 inches, and I'm going to have you look really close here. Okay, when you get your 3 inches, you're going to do what's called a crow's foot. You're going to put your pencil on 3 inches, and you're going to pull your pencil away from the tape that way, and you're going to put it back on 3 inches, pull your pencil away from the tape that way. You should have this triangle, or this point, this arrow, where the 2 lines come together. That's where 3 inches is. Okay, once you get your crow's foot drawn, you're going to take your speed square. You're going to put it where the tip of the crow's foot meets, and you're going to hold this edge against the wood, and you're going to mark that line. Okay, now that your line is drawn for 3 inches, you want to get this wood clamped. Okay, over here is where our wood clamps are. Grab the clamp, and we worked on this yesterday. Remember, you want to make sure that this clamp has parallel top and bottom with the top and the bottom of the table, so that you have the most amount of surface touching the bottom of the table and the most amount of surface touching the top. Okay, remember to look under the table so that you can make sure you're not pinching. Pinching is not what you want. Okay, once I get that set up, use 2 hands to get it really tight. Okay, check it, it's not moving. Now at this point, you want to put your speed square just right on top of the line, okay? And then you're going to hold your speed square with your hand, so that the speed square is going to hold that spot on the line, and it's going to guide your saw, okay? Now, your body, you want to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you want to make sure you're allowing your elbow to travel forward and back. If you stand square, it's going to end up making a curve in your cut. You don't want that, okay? 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Make sure your elbow can travel straight backward and forward. Okay, once you have a good stance, you're going to put the saw against the speed square. You're going to pull back 1, pull back 2, and at least 3, maybe 6, okay? What you're going for is making a notch, okay? After 3, I have a decent notch there. So now I'm going to just lightly travel in that notch, back and forth, making sure my saw is straight. And as it gets to be a little smoother, I can grip tighter, I can push a little harder. If your saw locks up, it's called binding, okay? When that binds up, you want to lighten your grip, get that smooth action again. You pause. Go. All right, now that you're getting towards the end of your cut, you want to lighten up on your grip once again. You don't necessarily need your speed square anymore because you got a nice groove in there. Okay, and you're gonna lighten up, and then you're gonna do some light cuts, and it's called feathering, okay? So you're gonna travel lightly across it, because what you don't want is you don't want it to break off, okay, and create a bunch of splinters. Okay, you don't want it to break off. So if you go lightly, it will not break off. It'll fall off and you'll have a nice clean cut. Okay, you're going after that clean cut. Okay, nothing left over right here. So nice clean cut, and then you're going to turn this into your teacher. Go ahead and write your name on it, first and last name, and your period. You can turn it into the teacher, and then you can get certified for your handsaw. Nice job.